you don't really see anything. So when I'm out here, I like keeping his head out here, and I want to be forehead to forehead, or I like getting on top of him where I can pull his head down a little bit more. Not so that I'm standing straight up, you know, but I like moving him around. See, I can see a lot of different things from here. Where it's supposed to being tied up, I can't see anything. So from here, I can see where I'm going. I can move him around, get his head pulled down, but stay out in front of him. When I teach this to kids, I try and tell them to go forehead to forehead. Otherwise, they're always in here. You know, but I want to, if I can get this guy's head down under me, not so that he's shooting in on my legs, or I'm controlling. I want to keep him over here where I can use the power of my back to pull him down instead of just an arm. All right. So here, pull. Now I'm leading my left leg. This is another point I didn't really emphasize. I'm shooting with my left hand, right? So I'm going to lead my left leg. I'm shooting here. Most people, or kids, when they have problems with this shot, they're leading their right leg, circling them this way, and then they try and shoot from here. And it's kind of an awkward movement. But if I'm here, you know, I'm circling this right leg behind, right here. It's there. Again, see my left leg's forward. I'm ready to shoot right into this leg. Right here. Then I'm getting elbow deep. Drop down. Double leg. And that's
yeah, you were showing the counter there, collar tie, controlling the elbows, moving your feet, shrugging the shoulders. What do you do differently that keeps your opponent from doing that to you?
What I try and do is there are only a few times have I had like somebody, you know, pass my elbow, and that's if I'm getting careless or something. If I'm doing this right, I get in here. See, if you try and move your feet and what did I say? Shrug your shoulders a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, control this elbow. See, that's why I'm trying to keep this elbow in here tight. And I know with this guy, I mean, I wrestled Gutches a couple of years ago, and his shot was elbow here, you know, and so I didn't wrestle from that. And I've never felt a shot like his before, but he had his elbow, and when he had my elbow, he had me, and I didn't even try and collar tie him. I would just clear that, you know, I would come here, and I'd come out and wrestle, and just try and stay outside. But that's like, I think the only time I've felt that. But it's just a matter of feeling really good with my feet, you know. And it's not so important that I have this collar tie up, is that I continue to move, you know, and I get this shot here. Positive pull when I get pull, and I'm trying to find that angle.
That was my other question. The first drill you did, you were moving a lot of movement back and forth. So when you get your collar tight, do you get in there and hang on a little bit, second shot, or do you get together?
Yeah, when I get the collar, I try and hit and go, kind of. But I'm trying to set the shot up. I'm not so, you know, out of control, you know, but I'm constantly trying to pull his head down. That's the key, I think. If I can get this guy's head down, and then like I do this shot right here, pull here. I mean, there's a difference between when I'm trying to maybe get the guy tired and I'm trying to score on him. If I'm trying to wear this guy out, you know, whatever I can get, I'm pulling it down. Even if it's just his hand. But then the shots are gonna come. For me, I mean, I don't really think about, my strategy isn't to go out there and take him down. My strategy would be, I'm going out there to get this guy out of position, and then the takedowns will be there. Okay, like I'm coming out here. I mean, if I'm thinking, oh man, I'm trying to set up a single leg, then it's hard to set up a single leg. But if I'm just wrestling it and moving it, now the single legs, you know, the shot's gonna come. And that's kind of, when I wrestle, that's kind of what I do. I try and keep things real simple and think, all I'm trying to do is for me, I try and just say, I'm just trying to move my feet. That's what I tell myself. I mean, you can get over complicated and really worry about a lot of things that you can't control. But I can't control if I go out there and I set the pace of the match. You know, I move my feet and I'm physical with my hands, and then the shots open up. and then you just kind of fall into them. You know, that's kind of what I count on. It's just the shots opening up and me trying to be there and take advantage of it. Or something like that. All right, so what I do, I get this color tight, I pull them here, like I'm looking for the shot. But if it's not there, one of these legs is most likely going to be there if I'm doing things right. You know. So I'm pulling them around. This leg's not there. So what I'm doing is I'm going to switch and I'm going to attack this leg. I still have my left leg forward. Instead of going here, I'm going to pull this guy's head into my armpit here, into a little trap. All right. And this is how I'm going to ankle pick the guy. So I'm not strong enough. Most people, I think, try and do an ankle pick just like this, you know, where they're just bending them down with their arm. That's going to be hard. If I can't, that's why I'm pulling him. And at the same time, this guy still thinks, I mean, if I'm circling him this way, you know, 90% of the time, almost 100% of the time, you're generally shooting at this leg, right? The one I'm stepping towards me. That's how most kids set their shot up, as they get it to come towards them. But now, I'm going there. So I like to pull him down. The shot's not there, so I pull him over here into my little trap. Where as I go down, my body goes down. His head's just going to follow because he's part of it now. Now I can catch here, drive it through into my takedown. So if that's not there, you know, this guy thinks I'm coming here. Now this shot's going to be here. Into my finish. All right. But it's that's pretty important. Getting clearing my path here. This guy's still. You just don't feel threatened. I don't think in that position because very seldom do people shoot on that leg when I'm circling here. So down, over, back. Down, over, trap, back. And if you want to catch a knee, you want to run to it. And you can go to any level you want on any of these shots. On the first shot I'm showing you where I'm coming in here with my left hand, when I began shooting this shot, I would catch an ankle right here. Wrestle from there. But as I get older and lazier, I don't want to go that far. I just go here. Or if you're a heavyweight, or somebody that doesn't want to go down to your knees, you know, you can pull here and you can run to the leg. And a lot of people do that. A lot of guys who are real successful will just run into the leg and not go into a knee. I kind of feel like I have to go to a knee because that's what I've been doing my whole life. So whatever you're comfortable with, any level of the leg you want to attack, you're setting it up, moving the guy, it's going to work. Any questions with that? On that ankle pick, I'll show you one more thing. As I pull him here, I set it up. See, I don't even need this. And this is ideal. Sometimes I end up here, and then, no, that doesn't work. But I don't do an ankle pick. I just drop on a little single here. But it's all from the same kind of motion. You know where I'm putting here. A lot of times, people hear a lot. They'll come, if they're ankle pick, you're going to lose this guy's head, and it comes up, and you're here kind of in a place that you're not real strong. So I'm just going to reshoot. Right where I want to be, right on that, with that, my hips in there, to where it's not going to be a fight to finish. Ankle pick. So I'm pulling it. I get an ankle pick, I lose it, and I mean I can jump in on a little single, I can jump in here. Does anybody, I do this a lot, but you guys, have you ever seen your kids get an ankle pick and lose the head and they catch a leg? Yeah, I think it happens. So I'm in here, and for the easiest shot to finish, in my opinion, is a double leg, especially if it's there. This guy's not gonna, you know, he's worried about getting out of there. He's not worried about your second attack. So I'm here. And I could go here, but then I'm going to have to fight. Low single can be hard to finish. High cross can be hard to finish. But there's no counter to this unless you're doing something crazy. Now I'm just going to pinch his knees, and I'm going to spin it down. You can pick him up if you wanted to, but that's a lot of work. All right, so I'm here, and I'm going to reshoot. I'm throwing my arm right here. I'm hitting with my elbow right in my fist.